Somaliland is an area of northern Somalia that declared itself an independent nation 18 years ago, after a period of brutal civil war. It is still not recognized as a nation by the UN or any foreign government. Reminders of the troubled past still linger on, as Somalilanders struggle to carve out an existence in this harsh land. It is one of the world's poorest places, and is often overlooked because of its instability and remoteness. Operation Blessing was alerted to an orphanage that was eagerly seeking assistance in the capital city, Hargaysa. In May 2007, a team from OB visited the orphanage. We were appalled by what we found. Hundreds of children were living in substandard conditions. Infants were kept in colorless cages, and sickness and disease rife. Most concerning was the lack of clean water. There were no showers, and only one filthy toilet serving all 327 children. In this forgotten place, we had found children made orphans by war and poverty, crying out for help. It was vital we answered their call. We immediately jumped into action, and through our Orphans Promise program, we were able to begin a complete overhaul of the orphanage's water system. Brand new shower and toilet facilities were constructed, sinks and water access points were installed, and the whole system was connected to a supply of filtered, clean water. 6 months later, we returned to see how the project had improved conditions for the children. One of the older orphans, Bashir, gave me a tour of the new facility.
For 13 years, no shower. Today there's a new shower. And this is the shower, yeah? This is the shower. And we'll be glad to have new shower.
For the first time in years, the orphanage had showers, clean working toilets, and sinks for the children to clean their hands and their clothes.
Through a simple solution of providing water, it's changed them. I mean, we saw them jumping and laughing and soaking us with water in the shower today, and just seeing that joy, you know, that's comes from so naturally. Just releasing that it's great to be here.
Having clean drinking water has made a radical difference in the lives of the orphans. It has greatly reduced the number of cases of diarrhea and other illnesses. Bashir was certainly happy. I was to learn that underneath the smiles of this grateful orphan lies a story of tragic loss.
We were in our house, and there we were actually fighting and taking place in somewhere in Hargaysa, and there were some fire exchange and heavy Michiganis or artillery. So one of the grenades actually fall to our house, and our house was completely destroyed. I was not in the home at that time, but I was playing outside the house, and I came back to the house destroyed, completely destroyed. So people will come to help my parents to actually fetch the destruction, and they were taken out of the building, inside the building.
At the age of 7, Bashir had lost his parents and became an orphan. Bashir's uncle took him and fled across the border into Ethiopia to get away from the fighting. There they lived in a refugee camp for 4 years under terrible conditions.
Many children died for malnutrition. Many children missed the opportunity to education. And the whole system has completely destroyed.
When Bashir and his uncle eventually returned to Somaliland, his uncle could not afford to support him, and he was taken to the orphanage.
And this is the room that was brought when I was first came to the orphanage, and my bed was somewhere placed here at that time, and now I was at the same age as these kids.
So you were just like this?
Yeah, like this one. Yeah, I was like this one.
That was you, huh?
Yeah, I was like this one, and the room was not quite crowded as this one because there were few students, few children at that time.
Now each room at the orphanage sleeps an average of 12 children in cramped and uncomfortable conditions. Bashir's story has a happy ending. He's currently in his 2nd year at university, where he's studying to become a lawyer. He soon hopes to be able to leave the orphanage and have a family of his own, but told me he will always come back to visit and help his brothers and sisters in the orphanage. As we continued our tour, I suddenly recognized a face in the crowd. 6 months ago, I had photographed a little boy named Mustafa, who was suffering from a horrific skin disease.
And this is little Mustafa today. When I saw him, my jaw dropped to the ground. I couldn't believe the transformation. It's amazing what access to clean water and a little bit of simple medicine can do. And it's just testament to how Orphans Promise is really impacting the lives of these children in this forgotten place.
Operation Blessing and Orphans Promise has already made a significant impact in the lives of orphans like Mustafa and Bashir. We are committed to fulfilling our promise to these amazing children. Step by step, we will change their lives for the better, forever.